Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Libra 2021 tarot and oracle reading. I hope you all are doing awesome. This is going to be all about the past, present, and future energies that are coming in with this lunar cycle. So we will be looking first at the passing lunar energies of the last full moon that was in Virgo, and then the current energies of the full moon in Libra, and then the future as that waxes and wanes over the next 28 to 30 days. Always keeping in mind that those lunar phases, we feel the energy of those from full moon to full moon. So Cancer, as always, I say that these full moon readings are extra special for you because Cancer, you are ruled by the moon. That is your ruling luminary. And so I always feel that Cancer gets the biggest, punch, the biggest power out of these full moons. I really do. So if you've been here with me before, thank you so much for coming back. Always love to have you revisiting with me. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome as well. For anyone out there that hasn't done so yet, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button. Also, keep in mind that if you want to book a personal reading with me, you're interested in any of the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So let's get going. Cancer, let's see what we have coming up for you. So I'm going to start with the Moonology deck. This Libra full moon will be with us March 28th, 2021 at 2:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when it officially goes full, but you will feel this until our next full moon in the sign of Scorpio the following month. I can't believe that we're already getting this far along in the year. It's so amazing how it goes by. But this Libra full moon is going to highlight your universal fourth house, and that is the Cancer house. So you will definitely feel this in the realm of home, of family, soul's origins, childhood family roots, traditions. That is the realm that this full moon will be activating on a universal level for all my Cancers. So dear angels, divine beings of light, and ancestors, please show us what you have for this full moon in Libra 2021 for our Cancer folks out there. Please, let's see what's going to be going on with Cancer throughout this full moon cycle. Nice, nice, very nice progression. Okay, so Cancer, really nice energy here. This is from the last lunar cycle, and that was the Virgo full moon. That is a mutable moon. So this is the mutable moon energy coming through in this card. Nothing is yet set in stone. So that, I think, gave you a great deal of emotional flexibility, sometimes career flexibility, anything that you feel like, you needed to change, adjust, reorder. It really gave you an opportunity to kind of, adjust that, because when something's not yet set in stone, it means that, the final answer isn't there. The final outcome hasn't arrived. So let's see what we're clarifying here. So to me, like, if that means that, something was difficult over the last 28 to 30 days, it's like, don't take it too heavy because nothing was yet set in stone. And I think this here, this boundary energy, this could have been coming from you, coming from someone but this is really about saying, learn to put up those healthy boundaries, those healthy emotional barriers that sometimes need to happen. And it's like, sometimes that's only for a time, and sometimes it's something that you have to learn for life. Emotional boundaries and relationship boundaries are an interesting thing, it really is, and it's different for everyone. And it's really about what is acceptable to you, what you're willing to allow. And maybe you've been playing with that energy there, Cancer, over this last, 30 days or so. It's like, what should I allow in? How much should I give out? That could be something that's really been a focus. right in the center, what's coming up with the current energy of the Libra full moon is a big change to that energy. We go from the super flexible, mutable moon energy to the very, very stubborn, staid, very, very steadfast energy of the fixed moon with the hold your vision card. So I feel like whatever it is that you've learned over this last 30 days, like you really have a solid grasp now on what you want. And this Libra full moon may be very much about illuminating what it is that you want to stay, very firm on, very solid on. Let's get a clarifier. What's going on? What are you holding your vision on here, Cancer? Oh, yes. So look at that. Oh, Cancer. The fear card is coming up. So I think that you have been paying a lot of attention to the things that have traditionally made you afraid, places you've been afraid to move past. For some of you, this may very much feel like a rock and a hard place, where it's like you've really got to make a decision about something that you really want, even if it means facing down your fears. Wow. I mean, that's a powerful kind of breakthrough energy going on, Cancer. And I really do feel that the best way to work on this, because that is what I feel. It's like there's something that you really want. It's like you've got your vision on it. You're holding steadfast to it. But there's something about it that scares you. So maybe it's stepping out of a comfort zone, giving up some old way of thinking or seeing things that really has to come down before you can get to it. But surrender to the divine. Look at this. This is the last outcome. So this is for the next 28 to 30 days after this full moon comes to its completion. This is the energy that it's leaving you with, that you're going to be working with. So surrender to the divine, Cancer. That is the full energy, the complete energy of the full moon. So I feel like this full moon is very powerful, but so will the next one be. Because this Libra full moon, it can be a little more challenging for you, Cancer, because it does create a square to your sign. And a square is a more challenging, brings a challenging position. It can bring up a feeling of pressure, crisis, needing to change something, needing to make a decision, or getting so uncomfortable that it motivates you to go forward. So I feel that this next full moon coming after the Libra full moon in Scorpio, that's going to be a really beautiful one for you, because that is, a fellow water sign. A lot of things that might be difficult or confusing through this month, or things that you're working through this month, I think you're going to have a much easier time once you hit that full moon in Scorpio at the end of April. Not to say that you won't have revelations, and epiphanies before that, because I do feel that there's going to be a lot of divine energy that's opening you up, helping you to get through these fears. But the big key here is that you have to surrender to it. You can't fight what Spirit is bringing you, what that moon is bringing you to, right? And there it is. The acceptance card is coming in. And you are the fourth sign that I've read for, Cancer, and already 3 of our signs have gotten this acceptance card in their readings for this full moon. So I do feel that there's a lot of acceptance of destiny, acceptance of, things that we can't change, working on the things that we can change. And yeah, a lot of that does require this energy of surrender, of allowing things to happen as they do, not, getting too into our heads or worrying or getting scared about why, and just working on ourselves, working on what we can fix, what we can change, how we can grow. And that's, this is very nice, very nice. So let's get into your tarot. Let's deepen these messages up even more here for you, Cancer. We're going to keep with the same past, present, future layout around these lunar cycles. Very nice. And I do feel a lot of there's a lot of harmonization coming up in these reads, as well as new beginnings. Yeah. And something I can definitely feel for some of you here in that past position, of nothing is set in stone, personal boundaries, and then we've got this Knight of Cups. So to me, this is that like being pursued by someone, lover boy or lover girl coming in. Sometimes they're very seductive, and it could have been somebody that maybe you'd been with before, they didn't treat you right, and you kind of went, no, my boundaries are up around this. But you also might be kind of going, but should I let them in? Should I not let them in? If it's somebody brand new, you're still having those questions, right? You're still kind of going, should I let this person be with me? Because there is this feeling of like possibly being swept off your feet, kind of falling in love. It's a situation that makes your heart flutter. Oh yeah. And so let's see what's clarifying this Knight of Cups here, Cancer. Let's see why this guy's charging in on this horse. Who's offering that cup of love to Cancer? Let's see who this is. What do they want? That's more to the point. What are their intentions with my Cancers out there? Ooh, Harvest. This is the same as the Judgment card in this deck, and so this could easily be a Scorpio. Could be another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, a Pisces. That could be who's coming your way. And I will have to say, with that energy, this would fit in more if this is someone who wants a reconciliation. And it's really up to you here in this position, Cancer. It could really be testing your boundaries. And I would honestly say that if this is someone who doesn't honor your boundaries, you got to be careful, right? Because maybe they just don't, right? Maybe they step over the line every time. But take it as it resonates to your personal situation, right? Because everybody's got a different thing going on. So right in the center, on top of this Hold Your Vision, the Fear card, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, for a lot of you, I could say this could be, you know, maybe you want this specific job. Maybe you want to pursue a specific kind of career. Because the Nine of Pentacles is very much about feeling stable, happy in your job, happy with yourself, having a business, you know, really flourishing and growing, enjoying it. You know, and that could literally be like, I have this thing that I want, but I'm afraid of pursuing it for whatever reason it is, right? So you got to work through that fear. This can also, for some of you, be the fear of being single if you are considering letting someone like this go or rejecting their offer. That could be part of it too, because a lot of times Nine of Pentacles is my single and loving it card, right? Enjoying your alone time, enjoying your solitude. It doesn't really bother you. It doesn't really bother you. And so I would say, Cancer, if you've been really afraid to let something that's not good for you go, don't be afraid, because once you do that, you're going to feel so much better. Like, you'll feel very empowered. But, you know, only do that if it's right for you. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm reading for thousands of people out there. So if you're going, nah, that doesn't quite resonate, don't listen to it. But if it does resonate with you and you do feel that, you might want to take some of this advice if this resonates to your personal situation here. So let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, we've got the Emperor energy here. It's a little Aries time, and we are in Aries season. So to me, this is really like a going and getting what you want. That's our Emperor, that's our Aries, that's our Mars energy. It's very direct, it's very to the point. I would say definitely go for what you want. Even if it scares you, even if it makes you a little nervous, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's sort of like the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Wow, with this energy. So going into this next cycle on top of the full moon, the acceptance, look at that. We have our Ace of Wands. Bold, brand new, passionate, fiery new beginnings, vitality returning, big opportunities, being bold, courageous, optimistic. So I really feel like you will get through this fear energy. You will get through this nervousness or whatever it is that has you feeling hesitant, Cancer. But I would say, you know, you're going ahead to some really powerful renewal, powerful times, time to take action, doing what you're passionate about, doing what you love, going for what you really, really want here. A lot of Aries energy. Yeah, and some balancing, right? Balancing yourself in the process between the personal life and the career life. And for some of you, you may really be feeling that balance between home, family, love life, career. You know, those could really be coming up as quite a dynamic that you have to work through. But overall, this is very positive. I feel like it's a very positive energy here, Cancer. Some of it feels very specific, you know, to certain people's situation. You may be questioning whether you should reconcile with someone or not. Aside from that, and, you know, no matter what that is for, you know, you on an individual level, I feel like this is a definite current energy where this Libra full moon is really bringing you face to face with something that you truly want, desire, whatever that is. I feel like for a lot of you, it is a business. It's a specific kind of job or life path that you're really seeking. And it's really about overcoming that fear and stepping into your power, into your personal power, and really growing your self-confidence and belief in yourself through the process. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. Power of angels. Yes, and I do feel like this is a very powerful reading for you indeed. May your angels protect you, guide you, and keep you safe. Aww, Cancer, that is such a beautiful blessing for you. So if you have been feeling afraid, if you've been feeling nervous at all throughout this process, this is your angels reminding you, call on us, ask us to protect you, ask us to be with you every step of the way. So Cancer, thanks so much for joining me today, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.